And now the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Strong.
I got it.
Strong.
Thanks, buddy. Dawn, I'm just going to let you know that I purchased something, and it's just the way it is. I bought Danny Terrio's Night Moves 4 LP album on how to dance like Tony Manero in Saturday Night Fever, and it's going to be here Friday. And I bought it. It's unopened, and I'm going to learn to dance like Tony Manero down.
And that's the way it is. And that's the way it is.
Watch the movie. I can show you the moves.
What?
You don't know that by heart?
No, I don't know it from
I
heart.
didn't see this angle coming.
No, from Saturday Night Fever?
No,
dance?
I know.
Why do you need...
I want to know how to do it right. I want to do it good. And Danny Terrio has a 4 album instructional.
Awesome. Did you buy the suit to go with it?
Okay, that's condescending.
That is condescending, Dawn. And I'm not trying. I'm not on. All right. Don't be condescending. I'm serious about something, and you should back me on this.
I gotta go.
What?
I have stuff in the cart that is unfreezing that needs to go home.
Okay. Well, that's
gotta
attractive.
Go.
And just
I gotta go.
and,
Right,
and I'm a man and I'm gonna dance.
I'm a man, and I'm into dance. I'm gonna dance. I'm into dancing. I'm gonna dance. Okay.
All right. I can't wait to video it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna usher you off the dance floor like he did to Fran Drescher. I'm like, enough of this.
Oh, fantastic.
All
Okay.
right. All right. Bye. I love you.
Bye.
I feel like somewhere that she's laughed her whole way. She laughed her outro. That might be a face on the glass situation. I'm gonna tell you how to live your life. I know it's the holiday week.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh my God, dude, we should both get leisure suits.
But do they make that in double XL? Does True Classic make a version of that?
I can't do this unless it's True Classic is involved. Bobby,
Yes.
I'm telling you, at any given one of it could be a skank fest, it could be a holiday party, it could be something. When we are able to, I will put in the work with you to do a wonderfully choreographed dance. It's both of our dreams.
Yes.
We both want this. We both have friends who would be like, I'm not doing it.
Right.
Because this is our gay thing that we're going to be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right.
This is our going to the Grateful Dead.
Yep.
Or our thing. We have a vision. And it's that the two of us destroy a room. Destroy a room with just the art of dance for the first time. No words. We don't have to be clever. We don't have to think. Our body's activity moves an audience.
Moves the audience to where and when we're done, you know what we do? We leave. We walk off. We walk off.
We walk up. It's not a thing.
And you know what we
don't
do?
want to be talked to. We're not going to sit there and laugh and let people go. It's like, holy shit, it's crazy you guys did. No. We leave. It goes, you're not talking to comedian Bob and Jay right now.
You know what we do? I'll tell you what we do. Right when we walk out and we walk up 6th Ave and we strut.
We strut.
We strut.
We fucking strut.
We fucking strut.
And maybe every time we see like a pretty girl, we give her a little like couple seconds of dance.
Yeah.
And then woo her. And then send her back to her boyfriend. But
Yeah.
she's going to be like, what the hell was that?
We strut right over to Joe's Pizza. I've never been more excited about something that I've bought myself.
Let me tell you something. Robert Hayes in Airplane pulled off a pretty good version of that dance.
Yeah.
If Robert Hayes can do it, I'm going to argue we can do it.
I think we can.
Robert Hayes had a, maybe an unfortunate career is the wrong word, but it never really popped after the Airplane films. He was never the guy in anything else. Christine, yes, please, you could bring up the Airplane Saturday Night Fever dance. It's maybe one of the funniest things in a movie ever. I love slapstick shit when it was like, when it came out.
I know.
Like the early stuff.
I just
With good writers and shit, too. I mean, they started making so many shitty ones. You never saw Airplane, Christine?
You never saw Saturday Night Fever and Airplane?
No, I was born in 1985.
This is great.
That doesn't mean
They say
anything.
it's a bad bar. It's just two Girl Scouts beat the shit out of each other. God damn, these movies were great. You could skip it.
Whoa.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, when her panties come out, that was a big deal when I was a kid.
That is a big deal now.
Also, Airplane movies always had they just knew what they were doing. Every time there was a scene where everybody went nuts inside the airplane, just tits would come across the screen. Oh, yeah, is this the volume on it? This is maybe one of the funniest things ever.
He's in a bar. There's merchant marines, old fat ladies in sundresses.
I mean, it's a complete slapstick movie, so.
Yeah, and everybody just took their clothes off when this song came on, and this whole bar turned into a disco. It's fantastic.
Go get our guests, and we will take the Bonfire Faction Talk Series XM 103. We're back, everybody. Big Jokers and Robert Kelly, 2 fun guest joining us in the studio. Bobby, you want to practice your intros?
I'd love to.
Nice.
Right now, man, we got an unbelievable guest. Been on before, and glad to have him back. Right now, live in the studio, Robbie Bernstein. And we're promoting his. Nope, I fucked up. Because there's a lot of shit up here, dude.
I know, but these are just little cliff notes, Bob. You got to throw your... Bobby, can I tell you something? Can I talk to you?
Yeah, please. Okay.
You've got pizzazz, my friend, and you got it in spades. So what you're doing is you're panicking.
Yep.
And you're starting to read, and you're just trying to stick to the word. Like, can I read this right? Take it as fact, everybody.
Pizzazz are those little wafery Italian cookies, right?
Yes. Bobby, you understand pizzazz?
I love those cookies.
Watch how good this is. Ready?
You
going
to do it?
I'll do it.
Oh, you do it.
I'll do it. We have two amazing guests, everybody. Our first guest, live from the Denver Comedy Garage, is streaming right now on YouTube. Everybody, it's the hilarious Robbie Bernstein joining us in the studio. And speaking of specials, it's so good, right? Speaking of specials, our next guest, also returning to the show, everybody, has a new special called Burn After Saying, also available right now on YouTube. Make some noise for Chris Faga, everybody. Make some noise. I blew it with Make Some Noise. That's a live intro.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
This is the first time where I had the intro 2.
Yeah.
The last time it was 1, and I nailed it.
Correct.
And now
but this time your lips started flipping right away.
Because it was 2. It was separate. They were promoting 2. It wasn't they were promoting the same thing. They're promoting 2 different. So if I knew that going in, if I had the info, the intel before going in, I would have had a better shot.
You got to work your way up. Maybe get 1.5 first.
Well, I got 1, and then it's like I would have nailed yours, but then I looked down. I'm like,
and then Bobby remembered he doesn't know how to pronounce my last name.
Faga.
Yeah. Close.
Faga.
All right.
Faga.
Faga.
That's right.
I got it. I had that.
He wants to say Faga really bad.
Oh, really bad.
It drives
no,
him.
I did not. That's not. That's
No.
You're
I'm saying
there.
instinctually, like your
Faga.
Boston thing
It's
is like
Faga.
leaning it to say that. But
Faga.
Yeah.
Faga.
You see those letters and you're like, it's only said one way.
Faga. Faga kid.
Chris, I don't know how we've never talked about this. Was that a nightmare growing up? Did you have to learn how to
Honestly,
fight pretty quick, or no one made a thing at all?
Didn't come up very often at all. People
Really?
say that to me all the time, and I'm like, once in a while.
When did you grow up? What years?
I was born in 1983, so late 90s. I mean, people were. I was calling people.
And rarely was it rarely when people didn't notice, it was more of a friend that would say it, not even like a somebody coming at you?
Yeah, I remember I was the only person who ever caught a really good burn on me was a corrections officer in Brooklyn Central Booking who was like, which one of you is Fag A?
I'm Fag C, sir. Fag A's over there. That's fantastic.
That was a great intro. Till the end. You did blow it at the
I
end.
did whiff a little bit at the end.
You whiffed.
Robbie, happy almost Hanukkah, I guess. I'm trying to find some Jewish common ground with Robbie. We're the only Jews here in this room. Now that Jacob's in Florida, where Jews go.
You're not really Jewish.
What do you mean?
You're Jewish by a little tiny bit.
A little bit. Well, Rob, you grew up religious, right?
Yeah, I grew up religious, and Hanukkah's a good one because you can show up for the holiday and you don't have to actually do anything. It's just lighting candles, you eat something, you move on. You don't have to show up to synagogue, you don't have to do anything.
You were jealous that the Catholics had Christmas, and you were like, you know what? Let's do 8 days.
Dude,
Not one.
When you were a kid, like that Sega Genesis commercial, you felt like you were missing out on so much.
You were. Jesus Christ.
Christ our
Lord and Savior.
Getting into heaven.
Salvation, yeah.
Our Lord and Savior, yes.
Well, I remember the thing was, it depends also. Again, I grew up broke. We were fucking like dirt broke when I was younger. My mom worked like retail and stuff. It was nothing like, we didn't have any money. So I never had, I'm sure Hanukkah in a well-to-do Jewish household is awesome. I'd have to assume it's awesome, like gifts-wise and everything, but like when it's broke, 8 gifts, like that's a commitment to how many you have to get now versus Christmas where you can get one thing. So the problem was like, it'd be exactly like if God forbid, somehow you were getting a video game system or something for Hanukkah in my house, it was like Sega Genesis day 1, the game that came with it a second day, the other controller that was always there another day later.
The RGB cable that hooks up to the TV.
They had to open the box and wrap it separately.
Absolutely.
I mean, Christmas still, no offense, Christmas rocks. I mean, you guys, it's fine, but Christmas.
Well, it's an energy you don't get in Judy. I bet in Israel or something, it's pretty fucking cool.
No.
I really do, because I think everyone's partaking. No one's partaking in it but you when you're here.
Yeah, but Hanukkah, it's still traditional. Like Christmas it's a build-up. And we have a lot of shit going on before. And then the Christmas Eve is an awesome night. And then when you wake up Christmas morning, it's one
you're trying
day.
You're trying to sell Christianity to two Jewish people? Yeah. No, you don't understand.
It's way better.
Family,
church. It always seemed more spectacular, and as a kid, it felt like you were missing out on something.
Yeah.
As an adult, I love the quiet of Christmas.
Oh yeah,
because you're a Jew.
Yeah, because I don't know. There's nothing going on. No one's calling you. No one needs anything.
It's like Thanksgiving.
It feels like you're living during the apocalypse.
Yeah, we have Thanksgiving. That's what we call Thanksgiving.
No, but Thanksgiving you feel sad if you're not doing something because you're like, I haven't had that. But if you don't do things on Thanksgiving, I think you feel sad. On Christmas now, I don't feel like I'm missing out. I feel like it's a peaceful day where I have the roads to myself. I can go anywhere. There's something very nice about it.
Well, that's how I feel about Chinese New Year.
I remember my buddy called me on a Christmas. It was like after my dad died. I wasn't doing anything for Christmas for a while after my dad passed away. And then my buddy Dave, right after he got married, he calls me. He goes, "What are you doing today? Fucking jerking off and playing video games? I got to go see my divorced parents, and then tomorrow we're going to go see my wife's fucking divorced parents. My whole fucking week is shot. Go fuck yourself," and just hung up on me on Christmas morning, and I felt really good about being alone on Christmas.
Yeah. No, there's times definitely for sure. I like the going to a movie on Christmas is nice. Not a lot of people there. You get to kind of dominate the theater.
Yeah, I mean, Christmas for me is the best.
It's the only time the Chinese are happy to see you. Like, thank God somebody's here.
Geez, sweet
I
Jesus.
mean, but it's like some of those iconic moments you saw as a kid, like Home Alone when he tosses him the gift.
Yeah.
There's just so many iconic moments you feel like you never... To this day, I could see myself running down to a Christmas tree and opening up a gift and being a 4-year-old for that moment.
Why don't you come over this Christmas?
I would love to,
house.
if you're actually inviting me.
You come over for Christmas, and we'll have a bunch of little gifts waiting for you.
Little gingerbread cookies?
Under
I've always
the
wanted
tree.
a nice gingerbread cookie.
I'll have Robbie the Fire in little personalized pajamas.
But you have to wear a onesie. You have to wear little feetsy pajamas, and you have to pretend like you're Max's age.
I could see myself as an adult getting stuck in the zipper and pissing myself in one of those.
When you open up presents, I want you to just be child whimsy, like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And I'm going to hold one present back, and you'll be like, I didn't get what I wanted. And I'll be like, what's that behind the tree over there? You'll be like, what is that?
What's wrong, little Robbie? Did you ask Santa for something you didn't get? Yeah. Just stupid Sega Genesis.
Do you guys do good cookies on Christmas?
Oh, my God, dude. We have Christmas Eve. We have a big party. People come over. We have all kinds of food. What's that?
A roast? Don't you got to do a big roast? Isn't that the Christmas thing?
No. In my house, we were Irish.
Goose?
It was a ham. It was a ham.
What is it now? I always say Christmas is a great time to go Italian.
We do appetizers.
Hardcore Italian.
Yeah, we do pasta. We do appetizers, stuff like that.
A lasagna, maybe. That's the time the lasagna gets pulled out.
Christmas morning is breakfast, big breakfast. You do the stockings. You guys don't have stockings, dude. You don't get to open a stocking.
Yeah, but you know what you don't get, dude?
What?
Giant saltines, unleavened bread. You don't get that, do you?
Thank God.
You don't get a fish hot dog called gefilte fish.
Oh, that is the worst. Why did you ever eat that?
I still love it.
What?
You love gefilte?
You're the one.
Fish?
We were just talking about it. Because I like a Jewish... I like a herring with cream and certain Jewish things I like.
I'm going to put my foot down.
Fish I can't do.
Listen,
really? You can do herring?
I can do herring, no problem.
And wow.
Whitefish, I'm into. Whitefish?
Yes.
Fine.
Whitefish salad.
Whitefish.
Yeah.
Salad. Yeah, I know. It's a salad.
You just weren't
I know,
saying
It looks like a tumor, Jay. It looks like what they pull out of your lungs.
It's disgusting.
It's not about this. It's like tofu. Ugh. It's a blank, tasteless vehicle to get that awesome horseradish that opens up brain waves you didn't know you had before.
Just get the horseradish. It's disgusting.
There's nothing to put beet horseradish on besides this.
Yeah, but a white horseradish like on meatballs or a roast, like white horseradish all day.
White horseradish goes on all kinds of things.
Gefilte fish is the worst, and I've tried all Jewish food. I was friends with Lenny.
Did you try gefilte fish?
Yeah, Lenny Marcus. We used to have lunch with Lenny every Tuesday.
Oh, really?
And we would go
until
after
Leslie Jones took him out of your life.
So she stole that little Jew boy out of my hand.
She grabbed him right in her fist and ran out of the city.
Yeah.
Where's Lenny?
It's the opposite of a mice and men. She just pets him and breaks his neck.
Every week we try a new Jewish thing, and I loved it all. I loved the little pancakes. Great.
Don't call them that.
What are they called?
Latkes.
Latke.
It's a potato.
It's a potato pancake.
Right, but you're saying pancake. connotates something sweet.
It's a pancake, and you get it with
We put applesauce on
You
it.
can't put applesauce on
Yeah,
it.
Or
sweet.
it's also great with sour
Sour
cream.
cream?
Yeah.
Listen,
Can I tell you what?
I've had it both ways.
I'll do both. How about sour cream and applesauce?
And I'll tell you right now, fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Blintz.
A blintz. I love a
Yeah.
blintz.
Blintz,
The
fantastic.
what's the thing with the knish?
Yeah.
Dishes are great.
Let me tell you, knish with mustard.
This is a
or-
food that's
or
fallen out of
gravy?
favor for
Yeah.
no reason.
I
You know what's
love
great?
it.
A brown mustard and a knish, and then you throw some pastrami on top
God,
of that.
listen, bro, I'm with you with all
Some of the good
this.
pastrami places make a pastrami knish already.
God, listen.
There's places that'll do like a pressed sandwich, like almost like a panini with a knish.
Really?
Yeah.
It's great, but when you get to the gefilte fish, and
You don't get to it. The gefilte fish comes in way early.
Jay,
and a
I
good
had-
mama and a good mama will put a little carrot circle
Buddy.
on top of it.
I had a Jewish foster father for 3 years,
Yeah.
and I went through the whole.
And you're like,
and-
put me back in prison.
and, and I had the gefilte fish then. I was ugh, blech. And then I did it again with Lunch with Lenny years later. Let me retry I'm a man now. I'm a grown adult. Let me retry this. And we did all this, and I loved all of the stuff I didn't like. And then we got to the gefilte fish, and it's gross. It's disgusting.
Could you,
What?
for the holiday season,
Yes.
would you try gefilte fish one more time for me in here? With a little beet horseradish.
I think you
I'll
gotta.
zhuzh it up like my mom did.
Are you gonna make it, or are you
I gotta
gonna
know
buy
which
from-
gefilte
No.
fish, because there's two styles. There's that style which comes out of a jar,
The jar.
and then there's the one that you got to prepare, which is the flat surface.
I don't
ones.
like the flat surface ones. No, I'm definitely the.
You're an out of the
brain.
Manischewitz jar.
I want the brain. I want the jelly. The jelly's going to be off it, Bobby.
Ugh.
It pulls right out of the jelly.
Why do you need jelly to keep something alive?
It's got
It's
the
fish.
It's got the texture like you're eating someone's testicle.
I like,
Yes.
I like how your hors d'oeuvres come out of the matrix before you eat them.
It definitely tastes like absolutely. You got to bring up a video of gefilte fish being pulled out of that gel. That gel, by the way, is unappetizing looking. I'll
gross.
always give you that.
And the sound when you take it out sounds like
Yeah.
you're pulling your fist out of a woman's vagina.
Yeah, dude.
Disgusting.
It's definitely queef.
It's the same sound
Gefilte queefs.
when you clean a fleshlight. It's the same sound.
Oh, look at those little carrot pieces.
Jacob, from space, you're a Jewish person. Do you like gefilte fish?
Ground control to Major Jacob.
No, I think it's horrific.
Good, thank you.
We don't eat. I've never liked it.
It's something from.
It's
That's European. That's European Jewish.
It's
food.
never served in my house. The couple times a year, I mean, I had it in over a decade, but every once in a while I'd end up at some rabbi's house for a more traditional meal, and you'd have to just get it down.
I wanna
Oh
hear-
my God,
all right,
that
let me
that looks
hear
like the turd of a person with cancer, like an Ethiopian
Yeah.
person who can't get their hands
No
on
nutrients,
food.
yeah.
It does
What
look like
they
dry
would
turd.
shit out.
You shouldn't have to clean something off before
No, wait
you
a
eat it.
second. You have to clean everything before
Yeah.
you eat it.
What do you
Not
Fruit?
what?
We
Not out of
talking
a
about?
jar, like you would never take a pickle out of a jar and wash it off before
Yes.
eating it.
If it was in goop, I would.
Dude, if you had to take your
Wait,
hamburger
go
out
back.
of
I want to
goop,
see I want to see how they act.
it's disgusting. All right, go ahead.
Here we go. This guy's having a good reaction.
Probably, and covered in batter.
What are we watching?
This is people trying gefilte fish for the first
That guy
time.
looks like he was conceived after his mom ate gefilte fish.
That looks like every comic at the cellar right now.
Yeah, I thought that was Jeremiah Watkins' brunette brother.
Don't know anything about it. Going in blind.
Oh, look at that herpy on his lip.
Yeah.
In gelled broth.
I mean, this really is
really
the
an
cast
appealing
of the
concept.
cellar on Friday and Saturday
Yeah,
nights.
no doubt.
Tuna.
There you go.
Smells
Tuna.
like chicken broth.
A white black girl.
I thought it was
All right,
gonna
that's
be
an
mushy,
overreaction.
but
Wait.
Yeah, I think so.
This giant jelly.
Oh, that's a good gefilte fish right there.
It's okay. Oh, it's cold.
That's a keeper.
Yeah, that's another.
You're not throwing that back.
This guy is not long for the world. The guy who's over the he's overreacting.
Buddy, it's cold. Why? Fish shouldn't be cold.
What are you talking
What
about?
about sushi?
It's cold. That's a different fish.
Bobby, you don't think about anything you say before you
What about
say it.
ceviche?
I do. Let me tell you something right now. Sushi's different. That's like.
What am I going to have a hot soup? All soup's hot, right?
No, that's not what I said.
No, I know. You did the opposite.
That
You said-
is a.
What about
that's
a
not-
tuna
Can I
sandwich?
just say something? It's not even cold. It's warm. It's like in a jar.
No, it's cold.
Let's go with the room temperature.
Exactly. It's disgusting.
No.
It comes out of a jar. It's not refrigerated.
It's in jelly. You do refrigerate. Once it's
Yeah,
open,
once
you
it's
do.
open,
Yeah, but when you take it out of the shelf and you open it,
Yeah.
it's literally It's like the top of the beef stew when you put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
And the stuff on the
And
top.
it's congealed.
Congealed. It's in that.
Right.
I'd
But
have
then you
to-
pull it out of that.
But why couldn't you heat it up? Why wouldn't you heat it up?
You could.
I'm sure people deep fry it just to make it more palatable.
Ooh, I would not try deep fried gefilte fish. Sounds horrible. It's supposed to be cold and plain. It is a vehicle for horseradish. I'm telling you, there's nothing else to it.
Just eat the horseradish.
Nobody just wants a nice gefilte fish
what
on
they
its
have-
own. No
you
one's
know-
ever fucking grabbed like a candy bar and started eating a gefilte
Why don't you get
fish.
a prime rib? Throw some horseradish on it. Eat some
Too
prime
fatty.
Rib. Too fatty. Prime rib?
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy.
And there's a bunch of
How
fat on
often
it.
do you eat gefilte fish? Will every once in a while just pop open a jar in the apartment?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
When it starts showing up on the shelves, sometimes for like the holidays, I will absolutely.
Christine, do you eat
Passover, Passover, I'll grab it from the store if I go to the store. Yeah.
Fucking wow.
A little beet horse. There's
gefilte
always
fish
beet
is
horseradish.
Jacob from space?
Gefilte fish is the spam of Jewish food. That's how it is, man.
I eat spam.
Jacob, take your protein pills and put your engines on.
You know why spam is better? Spam you can throw in a pan and fry it. You can cook it. Take it
You're
out.
saying spam is better than gefilte fish?
100%.
Why?
Because you can cook it.
Okay, you can cook gefilte fish.
You're not supposed to cook it. You're supposed to eat it out of the jar and then wipe the jelly shit off.
Sure, you
of
can
it.
cook ice cream. You're not supposed to though.
They do fried ice cream. Mexicans fry everything, and they made it better.
Did they make it better?
Regular ice cream is better, but fried ice cream I will eat more than gefilte fish. Gefilte fish is disgusting. Christine, when you see him eating it, is it gross?
No, it's just not. I think I have tried it.
And you walk out of the room now, right? When he eats it?
No, I just don't want to.
When he turns into an old Jew and puts a sweater on and sits down in front of the TV and watches PBS.
I'll be honest.
Christine's
Now I want to
ethnic
try
foods
it.
are the dumbest.
What's hers?
I don't know. It's like
It's just Middle Eastern food.
Yeah, it's just shitty Middle Eastern, but it's not the good kind. It's Armenian twists on it.
Well, isn't all the food the same? Isn't hummus?
So far, what I've gathered is Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat, is what Christine's native country's food is. Somehow, Asian Rice-A-Roni is what Christine makes as her. That's the chief dish of the Armenian culture.
Let me tell you something. I love a Rice-A-Roni.
Well, I do it homemade.
Oh, you do What's homemade Rice-A-Roni?
Like a biryani kind
It's
of deal?
Rice-A-Roni with water from our house.
I hate to be so uncultured, but I'm not familiar with this Rice-A-Roni.
You don't know Rice-A-Roni?
The San Francisco treat?
Are you
I
crazy?
am not familiar with Rice-A-Roni.
Let me tell you something.
You were
Me and-
about to
when I was a kid,
go back
we
to college so you can enjoy this.
we had white rice probably 4 times a week with cream of tuna.
Maybe I was
'Cause
just
we
never
were-
poor enough
with
for
what?
Rice-A-Roni.
Right, we were poor.
possible.
But every once in a while, my mom would make a box of Rice-A-Roni, and we knew tonight was a special night.
You knew that it was the end of the month and you were waiting on a paycheck?
She
Here's
got
the
her tax return that day.
I knew she blew somebody at work. Here's the thing with Rice-A-Roni. The best part about Rice-A-Roni, let it get a little cold and it like a little room temperature. It's hot, great, but when it gets a little room, then it becomes like together.
Clumps.
And then you scoop it out in a clump. And then when you, oh my God, rice. And it has, I don't know what, it's like a little rice and then it has the long, what are the long?
those little long brown ones, long grain.
Yeah, long grain.
But I'll
Oof.
tell you, it's a variety pack of 12 flavors, Christine. Oh my God, we could have a celebration Armenian dinner once a month.
Ours is the pilaf.
Huh?
Ours is the pilaf. Although I do enjoy a
all
boxed cheddar
pilaf.
broccoli.
Cheddar broccoli's great. I like the chicken one is my favorite.
Just a regular old Rice-A-Roni.
I want it right now. Let's
It's
get
good
Rice-A-Roni.
because it's rice and pasta is what it is.
Is that
so? It's vermicelli noodles, and you crunch those up, and you brown them in
That's what
butter, and then you cook them
It's
with
not
chicken
long grain.
stock.
It's not long grain. It's the long one is the pasta.
And sometimes they do orzo.
Orzo?
Hang on one
Yeah.
second. What'd you say?
No,
What do you mean no?
that's long grain rice.
No, I'm pretty sure she's right. I think it's
Well, there's one right there that says long grain and wild rice.
Well, this is Armenia's national food, so maybe Christine's right, but I don't think so.
I'm actually not sure if there's pasta in Rice-A-Roni, but in pilaf,
None.
that's what it is.
the herb one. See the long one, the long brown one looks like a little maggot.
Absolutely.
They look like maggots. That's a long
Actually, the
grain.
white ones look like maggots, Bobby. I don't even know what maggots look like.
I think the long ones look like maggots.
The long ones are brown.
Can you go back? Well,
Maggots are white.
when you cook them,
When you cook maggots,
they turn brown.
okay.
If you made a
Fair.
bowl,
You know what?
you got to get a
Point
good
taken.
sear on them. You got to use a cast iron.
Piven.
Oh, I got a pivot.
if you made a bowl of all the rice and roni flavors, would that work?
Oh, a suicide?
nasty.
Yeah, probably.
Suicide
And it
works with
actually
anything.
A
look at
suicide rice-a-roni? Rice-a-roni is
Rice-A-Roni.
made from a mixture of rice and pasta, usually either rosa marina or cut vermicelli. Browning the mixture gives it a toasted flavor and prevents the rice from becoming mushy.
Okay.
You're very self-satisfied, Christine, but I told you, I know it's the food of your people. So I deferred to you.
He did. He did.
You said no.
No, he conceded. He did concede after
I can see.
that.
I go. It is in fact your national food.
He did.
So
Yeah.
So is this just a thing that they had to change the name to Rice-A-Roni so fucking mooks in America would eat this product?
Oh yeah. You can't just call it fucking Armenian rice. Everyone
It's
would be
for
freaked out
whites.
by that. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually take stuff and make it taste good.
Sit down. Come over, everyone, for a traditional Armenian Rice-A-Roni feast.
Yeah, nobody likes that. Well, I flip the bowl over with my grandmother and hopefully don't drop it all over the fucking floor.
I goes, are you coming over for the ceremony of the 12 Rice-A-Ronis? Where Christine will make one, you will try one feast of all kinds.
I would love that. What a little snack that would
And
be.
then Christ put on to us cheddar broccoli.
Like, if you walked into a party and they had a separate bowl of every 12, would you go, this is the greatest party I've ever,
Yes.
best spread I've ever seen?
The most Armenian,
I'd
for
try
sure.
them all.
I'd lose my mind if everybody got like a big spoon. If they had little spoons, I'd be a little mad. But
I got one more Rice-A-Roni question for you.
Yes, sure.
All right, let's say then there was a separate station with like a little bit of chicken, a little bit of beef. Would you be adding that to the Rice-A-Roni, or would
Buddy,
that ruin the experience?
I say me and you start a brick and mortar right now. That would be a hit.
Maybe start with a truck.
Yeah,
Build
start
up
with
to
a
the
truck.
brick.
Fuck
brick and
that.
mortar.
Let's go right. We do a brick and mortar Rice-A-Roni restaurant. We call it Rice.
That chicken's got to be added.
No, if you have a truck, you can call it Rice-A-Roni
Postmate.
because you're rolling around.
Okay.
You know
I
what?
like that.
This is why I like.
What
your
is that
fat-
called? That's
fat-
called deceptive marketing, where you're taking like it's when they have like Dugston donuts, you know what I mean? But it's like spelled, it's like same color scheme and
Yeah,
everything.
Kennedy Fried Chicken.
Yes.
Rice-A-Roni.
Rice-A-Roni.
I like it.
I like the idea of some smoked meats in there, like some brisket.
Buddy, here's the thing you're coming up with. You're killing me right now, and I love you. We get the Rice-A-Ronis, Rice-A-Rolis, right? It's all rice.
Well,
And
it's
then you
Rice-A-Roni,
add your protein.
Yes,
we
you
have a
add your
separate
protein.
You can have what you want on it. Throw that on. And you
Throw
want
gefilte fish in
Let's
there.
go nuts.
Can I
and
say
then
this?
add some more stuff.
Yeah, some good sauces.
Can I throw my hat in the
No,
mix?
No.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You
Like
know,
a hot
Little
sauce?
side of broth, little hot sauce. Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Oh, an
Whoa,
au jus?
whoa, whoa, now you got me back. You're talking about a broth?
Maybe a
Or like a
small
gravy?
Maybe that's
Like
the thing.
like a meat
Maybe that's
stock?
the fun thing is that like when you get it, always next to your thing is a cup
in.
of broth, this high, a half-inch high, and just to give it a little jazz it on the top.
I'm in. I'm back in. You're
Now,
right. I apologize.
May I also add, because people talk about that, and they give you a little thing at the end. It's like the same way the mentality of how much we love a milkshake is
Oh, yeah,
only
when
a
you get the
milkshake
milk-
when they give
yeah.
you the fucking extra.
Oh, yeah.
the
That's,
tin.
How about this though? How about
Or
this?
you were treated like an asshole at this ice cream shop.
How about this? At the end, they got little shakers. One with some cheese, little Parmesan cheese. One with fried onion flakes.
Yeah,
one with
yeah. I
little
like that.
bacon bits. You can toss that on. Just a little on the
little
top.
crunch, a little
Give it
crunch.
a little crunch.
Yeah,
little
that would
texture.
that's a little too touristy, but I think your proteins, for sure, should be. Here's how I'm picturing it: the tray that you will have.
I don't like that you're with his broth idea, but you won't fucking roll with me with my texture idea.
I think broth was my idea.
You're okay. Well,
But,
whatever.
I'm giving all these to the company.
I rolled with that. First of all, me and him are the head of the company.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I think the texture idea. I'm gonna say that's a good idea.
I just want to make one augmentation to the add-ins because I like the add-in idea, but I think that should be your station. I like you doing that for people and jazzing it up.
Oh, you mean saying what do you want? But
Yeah,
we
what do you-
call it something.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
We call it. We call it this. Ready?
The sprinkle station.
No, you want it jazzed up,
Yeah.
right? You want it jazzed up.
That made me feel good.
How do you want it jazzed? You want it. You want it.
You want me to jazz all over this? Let me shake a little jazz on this.
You're
Fred.
in, you fagga. We call it the fagga.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
like that.
I like that. I'll license that name to you.
I'm happy with this idea. Let's get this truck going. We park it right out front.
Okay, guys. Actually, before I put this out there, I'm going to trademark this, so you guys can't steal this. But
What the fuck? Wow, you're all business.
This
man.
is a bento box that you've drawn.
here's what I'm picturing: a box, but it's sorted a certain way. Mm-hmm. This is your Rice-A-Roni. It's
Right.
going to go in the big bowl,
okay.
and then the little small section over here,
Mm-hmm.
that's like little half. That's where your protein will go. You're not going to throw your protein on the rice, because Rice-A-Roni historically in your mind is nice when you have your chicken
On the side.
cut up, and then you get your chicken, you grab a little bit of that Rice-A-Roni on there. So you get to do it the way you like to do it. And then 2 little circles for your broth and sauce choices.
I like it. It's like
perhaps.
Dunkaroo style almost.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rice-A-Roni.
I'm gonna say this, dude. I love it.
And
I love that.
And all
I
those
love.
should be removable cups, so you could dump the meat on top.
Can I
if you
just say
want.
one thing?
Absolutely.
Can I say one thing? Is there any way on the chicken We don't go full breast. We go thigh, skin on.
I'm out.
No skin on?
It's not about me. This is about you guys. It's
No,
fine.
no,
I don't
no.
want-
You're in
I'm out
now.
personally.
You trademarked the box we're going to have to use. So now you're in.
Listen, you guys are definitely going to have to get the boxes from me.
All right, listen, fine. We're getting the boxes from you, so we'll go breast.
You
But
guys are starting this company. I just started a box company, dude.
Are you really just
That's
you're not
actually
a thigh
the real
guy?
money.
You're not
Huh?
a thigh guy? You're a breast guy?
I don't mind. The taste of dark meat is delicious. What you might get in your mouth when you're going for dark meat, though, is not worth the dark meat
What
taste.
about crispy skin?
Crispy skin's delightful.
I think that should be
These
I
are
think
my
that should be one of
concern.
your crunchy shake-ons.
Thank you. We're back in.
Now, if you could tell me,
side
crispy chicken
shake-on.
skin, yeah.
Texture.
Chicken
It'll be a
skin.
texture.
Now, if
It'll
you
be
could tell
it'll
me-
be a jazz.
Yeah.
If you could tell me, though, that like this chicken has been so combed over that you are, in fact, there is no gristle, there is no fat, there is no tendon, there's no any of that in
I had
this.
a rooster comb over it.
Some places don't give a fuck.
Buddy, we
Some
give a-
places give you a piece of fucking dark meat chicken and it's
Buddy,
it's
who do you-
gamey
who-
and shitty.
Who
And
do you think we are?
A
We're not
chicken
gonna
leg will
do
have
that.
just a vein in it and be a little bloody in the
We're
middle,
not
even
doing
though it's
that.
cooked.
No,
I don't
no,
like
no,
that.
no,
I
no,
agree with
no.
you.
Our chicken will be pure thigh chicken. How about this? Choice breast thigh meat. But the thigh meat will always be perfect, juicy thigh meat. No gristle, no ligaments, no tendons, no shit.
How about
Oh God, he has his thought fingers.
my thinking fingers?
He has his thinking. Guys, we're in for something. Let me tell you something right now.
Guys, how do you feel about grinding up the dark meat chicken and making it into like your own kind of like maybe skewers of like what is that called? Rava does that. Yeah. Kubade. But it's like
They're gonna fight to
just
the death.
the kumite, the dark arts.
Yeah, you gotta dip it in glass.
What about like a
afterwards.
shawarma chicken?
Oh,
That's
like
sort of what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of what I mean. But this is ground. This place, it's
almost
ground,
like a kefta or something.
Kefta.
Yes, but it's chicken.
Right.
So you do that with the dark meat. So it's a super tasty,
I'm in.
like chicken burger almost
I'm
piece.
in. Yeah, and hey,
And
here's
then
the
you don't have to worry about anyone going, because when you go, well, it's thigh meat, and they go, I don't like dark thighs with all this stuff, and they go, oh no, it's ground.
I love it.
So it's like,
They wouldn't
Yeah.
even know.
I jump back in.
You're back in. Great. I'm with that. Let's do that. But here's another thing. Let me just throw this in the mix. Our spoons are like, you know, the soup spoons you get
Good
at the-
Asian spoons.
a good big. So when you scoop out,
What about a spork? I feel like this could be a spork
no
activity.
spork. We go spoon, and you scoop it out, but a big spoon, like the
I like
soup
that.
spoon. You know the one you get in the miso soup or the
Yeah.
where it hangs on the side. We get our own spoon where it's big, and that way you scoop a lot.
On special occasions, can we do turkey legs?
Ooh.
For like the Ren Fair.
Can I
you guys
say
roll
something?
up to the Ren Fair?
Here's the
with
thing about the turkey leg. It's
Rice-A-Roni?
overrated. The turkey leg is over. It looks like it's going to be great, and it's never been great. And it always has that pink steak meat in it, which
Robbie,
I
look.
hate.
Look, that's what your chicken things would look like.
Yeah, I'm in.
Listen, I hate to just stay over here on the Jewish side of the table with our ideas here.
Don't say
You-
gefilte
don't
fish.
do it.
You'll be
But-
canceled
No.
off of
Don't
this.
do it because you're out. I will fucking make my own bento box. We will create our own box, and you'll be
Buddy,
out.
I've already got.
Yeah, but
I'm already out to the. What do they call that?
That's intellectual property, right
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, but
this
dude-
is too late, buddy. I don't know if you saw that.
Look, you see that blue thing on the side? That's a patent seal.
What is that? What is that on the corner?
Trademark?
What is it? What does it say?
TM.
Don't you usually do a registered? Isn't it the
Okay,
R?
take the paper. Take the paper. Take the paper. Shit.
Also, these are parv, which is another Jewish thing. Yeah, you're going to need these boxes, and I'm probably going to charge out the ass.
Well, not if we. What if we bring you into the fold?
I'm not interested in getting in business.
Well, the box is already folded.
Yeah, the box is going.
So, what kind of box is it? Is this a plastic box? Is this a paper box?
It's a paper box, thick stock, and it comes together in a very fun way, as my friend Robbie here said too. Everything being, or might have been Chris, everything
Individual cups.
fits
Ramekins.
into this.
Little ramekin.
Well, not ramen. Everything is like, this is the shape of the box, but
How you gonna get
you
this-
could always have ready. Also, it makes things move quick when you have a rush.
Mm-hmm.
You could already have all the Rice-A-Ronis
Can I give you a
and
bet?
this thing ready to go.
Can I give
You drop in a Rice-A-Roni. What's your thing? The little bowl, the protein. And what's your sauces? Pow, pow.
Can I
folds
make a
up quick.
suggestion for your box?
Yeah.
For your company, even though it's going to affect my company, our company. Sorry.
You put a good toy in there, you get a little Christmas
Can you
action.
I might make these plastic and really,
make them
really
plastic?
cut into your
Here's
profits.
The thing. Make them plastic
They're steel.
and make
They're
the
stainless steel.
top of the box pop out spoon.
Okay, I don't mind that. I think any kind of marketing thing is going to be fun. But again, not to jump over on Team Robbie here, but you really bowled over his spork idea, which I don't love.
Because the spork, we don't.
No, but you have
I
to.
think
A collaborator, Bobby,
Yes.
builds upon ideas.
I think what Bobby was getting at, if I may.
Please, Robbie.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but
Buddy, we're
I
partners.
I
Please.
picked up on your energy.
Thank you.
That, the idea of the spork is nice because you get the grip going in. Sure. But then you don't have the smooth texture against your tongue.
And another thing, Robbie, if I may,
he wants the clump.
My thing, I don't like if someone gives me when I eat rice, it's with a spoon.
Interesting.
If you eat rice with a fork, it falls through. Rice goes through the fork. It should be, Chinese people eat rice with chopsticks. Nothing to do with what I'm saying. But here's the thing.
It feels like too much work.
Here's the thing. You get it with a spoon, but you can put the chicken, but the other stuff on it, and in one bite, you have it all. And you get enough of the rice to feel like you got it. When you get a fork, it falls through the front.
You ready for a collaborator's voice here to come in?
I mean, I thought we were.
Instead of you just chastising
I'm not,
Robbie the Fire?
First of all, don't even try to talk. Me and my partner are just working on.
Can you make like a
soup
spork? Is that a thing? Maybe we can. Maybe we start designing this.
You know what? While you say that, let me trademark this son bitch real quick.
God damn it!
Just
Somebody
not the
get a
best
piece of
tool
pen and
for
a paper, please.
What's being talked
Now,
about.
sorry, trademark. Your big soup spoon,
Yes.
which is a great idea.
Thank you.
And it just has a little bit of, by the way, not coming above, on the same flat surface at the top of the spoon, you get a little spork action. This way, when you grab your rice, you can just go over to your chicken thing and snag a few off. That's going to have a little grip on it. So spork at the top. Spork, but 4 sporks on the top rim, outside rim of your soup spoon.
Can I say something?
Yes.
It's a fantastic
idea. I think we're moving and
fantastic.
shaking.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great idea.
But here's the thing. Now do you have to go ambidextrous? Do you have to have one? Because if it's only 4 on one side, you have to have them for left-handers and right-handers. You know what I mean?
No, it's not on one side. It's the front. It's going to be the front.
It's the front.
Because
Okay,
you're going to go down with your fork, and then you can kind of just go over and just grab a couple of your chickens with it.
And then you have that too, and you get it all in your mouth. But it has to be
Or
a
you can
big
grab
spoon.
the chicken first, get the chicken base.
A deep spoon.
And then buddy.
Is it a deep
The
spoon?
spoon's deep. Look how
yeah, you need a deep spoon.
Look how deep I made that spoon.
Oh, there's nothing worse than a shallow spoon.
This is a top shot of it with the teeth.
That's fantastic. I'm in.
Yeah.
It's great. And it's part of the box that you make. So we buy the spoons and the box. All it comes in one.
Are you willing to throw that in at no added charge?
I'll throw in the spork.
Thank you. Yes.
We're making
I'll throw the
moves
sporks
here.
idea. Yeah. I'll be handling all of your packaging.
Ah.
I don't really want in grass roots level with the actual truck itself, but your packaging.
Listen, I'm going to pay for all of this. You guys are going to run it.
Okay.
And I come in every once
And
in a while.
we could sell weed out of it.
Yes.
too.
Of course. You have to sell
It's
weed
New
out
York.
of it.
You have to sell weed out of
you-
everything.
Get that California stuff. People will come back.
Yeah, you sell it before they buy their food.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
And you go, oh, nothing, officer. Just selling Rice-A-Roni.
Yeah, and you can sell Zin out of it if you want to.
I think also if we start making some profits communally, I would tap in with this with you guys too. We really try to do a local payoff situation where we start getting some of these cops on the payroll.
Oh yeah, sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get a prime spot in front of Sirius
Yeah.
during lunch?
I'd say it's probably a matter of sheer months before we're officially above the law. We take back what's ours.
How funny it would be if the listener is listening right now, and in 3 months,
It already exists.
it is
this whole thing.
a rice truck is the greatest lunch thing ever.
Or somebody sitting on this like this is their great idea, and they're like, "Fuck!"
I love that it's the ethnic memory food of Christine's entire childhood, and we have not even incorporated her one bit
We
in
are.
this.
First of all, she's going to be the cartoon face of it.
You know,
We're going to have her
Oh.
in a gypsy thing with some type of gypsy jewelry.
To
The little symbols.
with the
Just to
sto-
speak to the
Yeah.
market opportunity here, I feel like the halal carts have owned chicken over rice for too long,
No, yes.
and there aren't enough rice options
Yes.
with just greasy chicken. I really
No.
feel like we're filling a market need here.
Yeah, and we don't have to bleed our chickens out so there's no blood in them.
Oh, good,
like they do.
good American chicken and rice.
Good American chicken and rice.
And we should get on that KFC thing where they're just made of fucking breasts and thighs and head. You know what I mean? Those freaky ones they're growing.
Yeah, we get steroid chickens.
Yeah, like the Megan the Stallion of chickens.
Is there?
Yeah.
Is there?
If you're gonna make Christine the cartoon like person, like the it's like the face of Rice-A-Roni, I would probably just make her eyes like ambiguously far apart. So do you know what I mean? Where it's like, so they go, oh, maybe she's slow, because some people think when they're helping out something.
No, we're gonna
this
make
is like
we
did,
bring back
like
Joe
we did this for
Camel.
Christine. Maybe Christine's like, oh, and she might. People look and they go, we did this. This is inspired all by this kid right here, and then it'll be picture Christine where they go, oh, I think she might be retarded.
No, we definitely
we
should
should buy
have.
this.
We should have one eye going one eye, the other eye looking straight.
Yes,
100%. But he's onto something.
Biggie Smalls eyes.
She should have a partner in it, Camel.
Well, isn't that getting back to the Araby thing?
Well, let's find out. What is your animal of your country? What, the sloth? What do you guys like? What weird
I have
animal?
no idea.
What is the...
Camel will work, I think.
Yeah, is it a camel? Maybe it might be a camel.
Well, it's the desert, I assume.
I don't know. You don't know.
I don't really know.
It's near stuff that's
It's
kind
near-
of deserty, I
It's near
think.
Turkey. That's kind of, that's deserty.
I
right?
bet it's a fox. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
There you go.
A mouflon.
Oh, the mouflon.
Yeah, the mouflon. Her pet mouflon.
Mouflon is the
mouflon.
dessert, but it's mouflon with an egg.
There you go, the mouflon.
Mouflon.
You're going to click
Made
on
from whole
wildlife
milk.
of Armenia. It's just going to come back with Armenians.
By the way, there's a couple of them. Wait, go back to get out of the Mufa, because there was a couple over there. The Ortolan bunting. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah.
The Cenarius vulture. That should be our special.
I like that, and I like the last
Someone
one.
goes, would you like chicken or beef with that? And someone just goes, vulture? And you go,
Well,
yeah.
That's the secret menu. That's the McGangbang.
Yeah, you go. He goes, and fuck the Turks? And you go, yeah. You want some vulture meat, dude?
what's that one?
The ibex?
The ibex, the bizarre
Oh, man.
ibex.
That looks like the kind of thing you eat that and it gives you a fucking hard on, right? The Chinese are poaching this thing for its penis right
There you
now.
go. That should be it right there.
Look at those. Oh, yeah, that should be. That is.
Can I? That almost
Christine,
looks
it's going to be you, like this lady, it's going to be you jacking off the horn of a fucking
Ibex.
An ibex.
For tourists, we have like a big horn that you can get your soda in, right? Like that's what you're drinking
I
at.
gotta say,
The ibex horn?
Yeah.
that looks like a dumb animal because I feel like if you ram something, the horns end up going into your back.
Yeah.
It is a really dumb animal.
It kills itself every time it
That's
attacks
what it looks
something.
like, yeah.
That one actually probably just hasn't cut its horns in a long
The
time.
horns are actually evolved to help it zip line. It just hooks onto things.
I like the picture of Christine holding both horns, standing on the ibex's back like she's water skiing on it.
That's great.
That's pretty cool.
Like one of the worms in whatever that dumb Dune.
Yes, like a sandworm. And then also, though, if you're not going to do the eyes because you want it to make sure it does look like Christine, maybe have like the tongue just like dangling out of the mouth. Like,
Yeah.
if she comes off
lean
handicapped,
into the retarded
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I really like her. If Christine could seem special needs, I think does, and we could always say the proceeds go to her. We don't have to say it's to fix anything. We go, the proceeds go to her. To go, what's wrong with her? And you'd be like, I don't know, you tell me. Look at that woman riding that ibex with
Okay.
reckless abandon.
I kind of like the idea of Bobby riding one of these holding a giant ladle.
I can't be in it. I can't. I mean,
Why?
I do. Listen, I love it, but we need Christine to be involved in this at some point.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't want to take too much shine off of that. And it's her country's dish.
How
How
about
do you-
Christine? How about Christine wearing a rice hat? We give her 2 buck teeth, and we call her phony Rice-A-Roni.
I like it.
I'm just thinking out loud, guys.
Yeah, she has a spoon in one hand.
Yeah, spork spoon.
Yeah, a spork spoon in one hand.
A spork spoon.
She's shy, you know.
Hey, no
she's
big deal.
shy,
It's just
yeah.
something. Is there vulture? You want some vulture meat? Vulture meat.
I mean, I can't wait to get this going. Are you guys ready to rock and roll?
I'm quitting comedy. This is,
Well, don't
put a
quit-
special out. That's it. Let's get into the
we're
rice
done, yeah, let's
business.
go.
Don't quit comedy. I mean, you have stuff happening right now. You have a lot of stuff going. Both of you guys have a lot of stuff going down right
Well,
now.
Robbie's got a special right now called Live from Denver Comedy Garage, not an actual place.
Can you please explain that to me?
I filmed it from a fan's garage out in Denver, Colorado, and went great. 2 shows, 40 people. First show was a dud, so we took 100% of the second show. That's why I make sure to film 2.
That's why you filmed too.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you film 2.
Yeah,
And then
I had a lady have a heart attack in my first one.
Really? People came and were. I mean, I think if you come to something that like acutely like marketed, you know what I mean, and you come with a pretty good attitude. They were just like
the show,
low energy.
No. The show was fine. I was uncomfortable filming.
Because you were in a garage.
Yeah. It was fun. If I had to put it out, I just wouldn't have been as. But the second show was like electric start. That's what you want in a film. Yeah.
Were you next to like a lawnmower and a weed whacker or did you make the garage like a set?
No, I put up a nice flag in the backdrop, and
American.
I made my own flag from the podcast. I took my logo.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Yeah, we put up some nice lighting. We put the chairs in.
What did they do with all this? What did they do with all this guys' stuff in the garage? Was that like the driveway?
Well, that was the afternoon activity. Was clearing out a garage.
So he
had a good pump gun. His forearms.
Tell Robbie had it. Goes, hey Robbie, you want to hand me that 3/8 inch wrench? Yeah, sure. Let's build this thing. Chris, burn after saying. You're special. I'm assuming you just filmed it in a comedy club like some jerk off.
It was actually a libertarian clubhouse. Robbie put that
together too. Where did you film it in New Hampshire?
Rollinsford, New Hampshire.
Oh, where is that? What is that upstate? Or?
I don't know. He drove.
Where is that near?
That's a great question. It's not far from like Manchester.
Oh,
it's like a 4-hour drive.
It's right near. Is that Portchester?
I think they call it the Seacoast.
Yeah.
Manchester's one of my favorite places to murder your family by forgotten fire.
It's not far from Portsmouth, which is beautiful.
Portsmouth, New Hampshire. They got a great comedy club in there.
Do they really?
Yeah, they got an awesome comedy club there in Portsmouth. I
I'm
play
a
it once a year.
Guilford, New Hampshire
I'm not
guy.
familiar.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm a Guilford guy.
Are you Guilford? I'm
Yeah.
a Portsmouth. That's a little more upclass.
If we're talking New Hampshire, I'm a Guilford guy.
Portsmouth's fun because I always make sure to go there and I walk around. I go, this is really pretty. I'm at the end.
It does. It ends quick.
And then you turn around, you're like, but this is really pretty for this one block.
Great cigar lounge there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, awesome cigar lounge, great nightlife, and the comedy club's awesome. It's like a little tiny 150-seater, and it's fucking perfect room.
Well, make sure you check out both specials, everybody. Robbie Bernstein live from the Denver Comedy Garage, not an actual place, and Chris Faga, Burn After Saying, filmed live in New Hampshire, both out right now on YouTube. It's just 2 clicks away from watching both of them, everybody. Get those views up, get it in the algorithm, comment. All that stuff, man. Make sure you just interact with it. That's what helps out when these things come out and keeps them moving. So
yeah, you got to leave comments. You got to like. You got to subscribe. Do all
help these
that
guys.
stuff,
Guys are
man.
longtime buddies. Absolutely fucking hilarious. Make sure you check them out. Burn After Saying, Chris Faga, live from the Denver Comedy Garage. Robbie Bernstein. We hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, make sure you check out my new YouTube page with all my comedy on it. Robert Kelly Comedy at YouTube. Brand new. My special's going up there. I got all my stand-up is going up there. So go there, subscribe, and support the channel over there if you want to see my stand-up, which is not really available.
Hey, and guess what, everyone? There was a Sunday show I totally didn't know about in Philly, so get tickets for that.
Please fill it up. And make sure, I got a Piven today, by the way. I got the only Piven.
Only Piven of the day.
Very excited. Go to Thanksgiving with the only Piven.
Yes, indeed.
It's a good.
You're goddamn
I mean,
right.
what a great idea.
Christine's only down 1.
She's down 1. Well, we don't know that.
BigJComedy.com, punchup.live/Robert Kelly. Check us out. We're all over the place. And we'll be back with you Monday?
Monday.
Fun day.
Happy
Until then,
Thanksgiving.
everybody, crackle, crackle.